So what is rationalization? That let us discuss. Now suppose I write 1 by root 2. Root 2 is an irrational number that you all know. Now if I multiply the same root 2 in the denominator and also the same constant, whatever we have multiplied to the denominator, same we have multiplied to the numerator. So finally we have got root 2 by 2. Now you see these two, they are equivalent to each other. We can replace this term by this. Both are equivalent in number. Only the difference is that here this is an irrational number, this is a rational number. So here we have converted this one to this term by the process of rationalization. So what is your process of rationalization? That is the process by which we can convert an irrational denominator into a rational denominator. And generally the calculation with the rational denominator is easy. That is why we need to convert the irrational denominator to rational denominator. So what is rationalization? It is a process by which we can convert the irrational denominator into rational one. And also here this root 2 which we have multiplied to root 2, that is known as the rationalizing factor of this root 2, rationalizing factor. So here I have taken only one, here in the denominator only one term is there. So I am showing it by taking two terms. Suppose we have root 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus root 5. Now you see here, if the denominator is root 2 plus root 5, then your rationalizing factor is root 2 plus root 5. If it is the denominator, then we have to multiply root 2 minus root 5. That means if the denominator is in the form of a plus b, then you multiply a minus b. Or if the denominator is in the form of a minus b, then you multiply a plus b. So for this particular term we can say root 2 minus root 5 is the rationalizing factor of this root 2 plus root 5. Now if we multiply root 2 minus root 5 here, obviously in the numerator the same constant number we have to multiply, so that the value remain unchanged. Now after multiplying the denominator part, we will get, that is, here it is a plus b, here it is a minus b. So it is your a square minus b square, and the numerator is root 2 minus root 5. Now let us simplify the denominator, that is your 2 minus 5, and the numerator is root 2 minus root 5. Finally it is minus 3 root 2 minus root 5. Or this here you see this denominator and this denominator, these two terms they are equivalent to each other, but the denominator is in irrational form, here it is in rational form. It is a rational number. It can also be, we can write this one as that is, here it is root minus 3, no? So if I write minus 5 minus 2 minus 3, it is better, but it is not mandatory. We can leave it like this. Why? Because the denominator is rationalized, but with negative denominator it is better to express with positive denominator. So we have seen here by taking one term, two term. I am going to show whenever the denominator consists of three terms, suppose, and I have taken very simple number. Suppose I take here 2 divided by 1 plus root 2 minus root 3, suppose I am taking here. So here you see we have 3 terms, but here I have told you if it is in a plus b form, you multiply a minus b, that is your rationalizing factor. So here how can you put it in a plus b or a minus b form? So let us put it inside the bracket and here like this. Now if this is your a, this is your b. So we have to multiply now. This is a plus b means a minus b. So now I am going to multiply the rationalizing factor to the denominator. So 1 plus root 2 minus root 3. So we have to multiply 1 plus root 2 plus root 3. Now you see here a minus b, a plus b, and the same we have to multiply in the numerator part. So let us multiply now. 1 plus root 2 plus root 3. Now let us come for the to simplify the denominator. A minus b, a plus b. So we have got a square minus b square, and the denominator is now 2 into 1 plus root 2 plus root 3. Now the denominator is a plus b whole square formula. Let us apply to expand this one. So a square plus root 2 square is 2. Okay, I am writing one more step here. A square plus b square plus 2 into a into b minus root 3 square, and the numerator is as usual whatever is there that let us write. Next part, next step. So next step, now you see the denominator 1 plus root 2 square is 2, and this part is your 2 root 2 minus 3. Now you see here and here 2 1 plus root 2 plus root 3, but now 1 plus 2 is 3 and this is minus 3. This can be cancelled out. Finally the denominator is 2 root 2, but it is not rationalized. So again we have to find another rationalizing factor to multiply this and again to convert this to a rational number. So as long as you are getting irrational denominator, you have to go on multiplying a suitable rationalizing factor. So here to rationalize the denominator, we have to take, if it is 2 root 2, we have to multiply another root 2 to convert it into a rational number. So here this is the rationalizing factor we have to take. So again the same number we have to multiply to the numerator. So 2 1 plus root 2 plus root 3, again root 2 we have to multiply. Now the denominator is 2 into root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. It is 4. So 2 1 plus root 2 plus root 3 into root 2. Now this 2 4 we can cancel it out and the denominator is 2. So now here we have got a rational denominator, or we can say here this particular expression is rationalized here. So our answer is 1 plus root 2 plus root 3 into root 2 by 2. You can multiply this to this, or you can keep it like this, but finally it is rationalized. So with this or like this, you can rationalize the denominator in this way by choosing a suitable rationalizing factor, then by multiplying we can come to a rational denominator. So this is your process of rationalization. Okay.